Hi guys, and welcome to Watch It Wednesday, episode 66. I had cut my pieces apart and realized that I needed to show you what I was doing. So we're going to go ahead and go through these layers with you as they're cut out, and then we'll cut them out together. So you're going to have a base card. Mine happens to be 8.5 by 5.5, and then scored at that 4 1/4 mark. And then my next piece is of the same colors, cardstock or DSP. You're going to have a 3.5 by 2.5 and a 2 by 3. And then out of your basic white, very vanilla or light, you're going to have a 3 1/4 by 2 1/4 and a 1 3/4 by 2 3/4. And then you're going to have a strip that is is 3/4 of an inch by 5.5. All right, so let's show you how we're going to cut that down. Now, I've already cut this piece. It's 8.5 by 5.5, so we're going to score at 4 1/4. Make sure that's in the corner on both sides so we know it's completely straight and not giving any lip. Would you hate it when your cards give you lip? All right, let me go ahead because I feel like that corner. There we go. So there's your base card. Then this is a normal one layer down that you can use to create your pieces here. So we're going to go 2.5 by 3.5, which is your normal trading card, your ATC size. And then we're going to go a 2 by 3. So we're going to make sure that this is at least 3 inches. Yep. So now we're going to go 2 by 3. So there's 3, and then there's 2. I'm getting really good now about throwing away those little pieces. Alright, so there's your 2 pieces of colored cardstock. Then you're going to do 2 1/4 by 3 1/4. And then you're going to do 1 3/4 by 2 3/4. Sorry, had to think about that for a second. So let's make sure. That will be good that way. So here's 2 3/4. That may not be the straight side. Let me see. Yeah, that must be a side I cut off of. So there's 2 3/4 by 1 3/4. Okay. Then we're going to take a strip. Now this is from the All About Autumn Designer Series paper, and might I suggest it is not getting carried over into the new, or it's not getting carried over. The only DSP that's getting carried over, and very unusual, they usually don't carry over DSP once they've introduced it, but they are carrying over the Winter Meadow, but they're not carrying over the All About Autumn. So if you love this paper, get it now. Okay, I don't know if it's still available or not, but it was on the last chance list when I looked last. So this is 3/4 of an inch, and we're going to cut it down to the length of our card. So since I am doing a portrait card, I'm doing an 8.5 by 5.5. I'm going to go ahead and cut that at 5.5. If you're doing it the other way, if you're doing a 4 1/4 by 11, you would cut this at 4 1/4. Makes sense. It's going to run along the long edge here. But if you were doing it, there was opening this way, you would cut it to 4 1/4 that way. All right, that's it, guys. Let me put these all down here. Oh, this is the Wild Wheat. Did I say that? This is soft sea foam. I don't use soft sea foam a lot. Usually the only time I use it is during the winter time, and I use it with candy canes. But yeah, so soft sea foam. And this is wild wheat. And this is the All About Autumn. So there you are. Base card, 3.5 by 2.5, 2 by 3, 3 1/4 by 2 1/4, 1 3/4 by 2 3/4, and a strip, 3/4 of an inch by the length of the card that the position you're going to have it. That's it, guys. Thanks a lot. Have a great Wednesday.